Coach, thanks. It is a crisp, cool fall afternoon, and we've got football from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Buffalo Bills and the Cleveland Browns. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready? Blue ready. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Let's turn the clock. Here we go.
And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down. Throwing on second and 14. Winston. He's got the rookie, Preston Williams. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Easy.
They'll go with their leading rusher from a season ago. This is Aaron Jones. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
Check the out. Check the out. Check the out. Hey, switch gears. Switch gears. Hey, alert 3. Alert 3. Easy. Let's go.
Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. On third down, Winston. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now fourth down. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
Stand up there. Green, 17.
They're indeed going. It's Winston. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
Look, 180. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid. Hard ball.
The second-year man from USC, this is Ronald Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on second and 14.
Fresno. Hey, Delta.
Gone. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
53's mine. Check 53's mine. Here we go. Let's go. Hey, exit. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. No, you're 12.
Now gone. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Winston. This is caught by Williams. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Ready? 525. First down, Buffalo. You can't block. Easy. Follow.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. On first down, Jones. A great move in there, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
Ready? Blue ready? Off the block. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Easy.
A first carry for Trenton Cannon. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
To me, that's a terrific run on 1st and goal with the 3. They got 2 yards. I'd line right back up and give it to him again.
Second and goal from the 1.
Easy.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Aaron Jones with touchdown number 12 on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Let's go, D. Let's go, let's go. Hey, let's go. Go, Brown. 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 Under 10.
From the gun, here's Goff. And it's caught by Parker. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down. Spectacular catch turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves them from a 3 and out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Jones. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Hey, lift! 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 Super 66! Hold the look, hold the look, hold!
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
DC! Check 13! Check! Two-check bomber! Two-check bomber! Tighten up! Watch the air! Check 3! Check 3! Super 1! Super 1! 12! 12! 12! 12! 5! 5!
3rd and 2. Goff letting one go deep for a Nunwa. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
17!
They're going to go for it. It's Goff. And this is caught. It's Parker. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Devontae Parker. His first touchdown on the year as they are now on the board here in the first half. Luck's good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On second down, it's Jones. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Ready. You. Strike white.
Winston from the gun on 3rd down. He's got a man. It's Williams.
Let's go, baby.
Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Play fake. Winston. Got his man. It's Williams. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down.
Number 87. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Bills.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They'll run on 1st down. Jones. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Aaron Jones with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Bills have taken the lead. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, Haywood. Check 56.
On 1st and 10, gone. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Rick Blair. Hey, Foxtrot.
Goff now looks to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, and now it's 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Hey, check, Mike 21.
Out of the gun. Gone. And that is incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Hey, orbit.
They are going for it. Goff letting one go deep for a noon one. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position.
Ready. White 25. White. Here I come. Hey, 25. Easy.
Jameis now on 1st down. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder, and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
That it has. When he has to make that throw on a line, he's got plenty of arm to do it.
Now Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Jones. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. How about this Browns defense they've held so far? This is now 3rd and goal. Here's Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make them punt it. They come up in an offset eye. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal.
Switch it. Right, 56. Pull it. Half. Flip it. Hey, defense, let's go. Shoot. Easy. Come.
They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. The Browns drive about to get started. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Check.
On 2nd and 7, Goff, and it's incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Not today. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run it with Jones. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position.
Okay, just like that. Just like that.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Throwing, Winston. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. They're going to try for it on 4th. Winston stays out there. Now Winston on 4th down. Looking for the end zone. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Dante Pettis, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Ready. Blue lady. Mike 57. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 57. Let's go. Hey, check it. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Easy. Hey. Flip it. Let's go.
Following the interception, Winston eluding the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Emmanuel Ogbah just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
57's Mike 57. Here we go, even. Check.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. Looking downfield for Jones. T.J. Jones, 30 yards. And the Bills turn that interception into a touchdown. The fly route works for the TD Graham.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Lets it fly for Thielen. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Alert flare. Check. On the ball.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that 1st down run, as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Winston now from the 50. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Sammy Watkins, the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Here's Winston. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down. Winston now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. To the air again with Winston. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
The 32-yard line.
5 We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
Again, it's Winston. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll go with Jones. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. And we're back now here in Cleveland. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Jones. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Preston Williams, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Hey, let's get that ball, G. Let's get that. Here we go.
Jameis to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston. And the Bills will add on to their lead. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw it.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Hassan Reddick able to record his 5th sack of the season. Throwing on 2nd and long. Goff. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackle. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Hassan Reddick in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Go.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jesse Bates. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Taking it in from the 20. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that will extend this big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Quinnen Williams. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Goff now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and forever.
Hey, Echo, watch the twist.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Open here, Adam Thielen.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. That's complete to Robinson. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position.
Slam. Flip.
On 1st down, Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every...
And it'll be intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, Charlie.
After the interception, here's Goff. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Quinnen Williams in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
Motion, I got one.
4 down. Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Goff got an open man. It's a noon one. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Tiger.
Let's go. Hey, dude. Hey, check. Mike 21.
From the gun on 3rd down. Goff. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
76.
On 4th down, Goff. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. From just shy of midfield, Goff. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 33. Now Goff on 1st down. He gets it into the arms of Parker, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
It's now 2nd and 6.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Goff. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Play action. It's gone. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Brings up 2nd down and 15 yards to go.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
5. Joker, 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 Joker.
One last throw here for Goff. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Bills, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5.